So, how was I?
Sorry?
I mean, sexually, was I any good? I
Um,
mean, I know you probably didn't think I was good, but, well, did you think I was at least average? How many men have you been with, by the way?
I don't think it lasted long enough for me to have much of an opinion. Although, in general, not lasting long enough to leave an impression is usually a bad sign.
Well, that's one way of looking at it.
Name another.
Didn't last long enough for me to make any mistakes.
Wouldn't go that far.
Okay.
You asked.
Well, only because I thought you'd be gentle. Do you have any constructive criticism? I mean, things I can fix?
How about some small talk?
Can't fix my penis.
Are you being clever?
Self-deprecating. I've been told some women find it charming.
Right. Have you seen any good movies lately?
Small talk it is.
I saw this one film last week. It's a Gaspar from Guinevere. It was brilliant. You seen it?
Seen it. I practically wrote it.
Really? How does one practically write something?
Well, I came up with the idea.
You have a story by credit?
No, I came up with the idea separately.
Separately. Separately from what?
From Alan Davidson,
Who's Alan Davidson?
the writer.
So, you didn't write it?
Not with Davidson. I wrote it separately.
Are you credited?
Maybe I'm being confusing. Look, it was a case of parallel thinking. Davidson and I have never met, yet we both had the same idea for a story, and separately from one another wrote said story.
So, you both had an idea for a film about a girl who falls in love with her father.
Well, in my version, the love interest wasn't her father.
Who was it?
Just a man.
So, it was a story about a girl who falls in love with a man. A man who wasn't her father.
Yeah. Upon hearing it aloud, I see how that may sound somewhat dissimilar from Davidson's final film. But if you read my treatment, well, there's more similarities in the story beats and things like that. You know, I did consider having the love be incestuous. Incestuous love can be quite provocative if done tastefully.
Why didn't you?
Kept having this idea that my own father would see the film.
And?
And I don't know, he'd get the wrong idea.
What idea?
I don't know, that maybe I had a crush on him or something.
You?
I know. Well, that's why I made sure the love interest was not her father. Honestly, I wonder about Davidson sometimes. Wonder what his father thinks of his work.
Right. You mind if I smoke?
It's not a deal breaker, no. Oh, you meant in here? I was thinking about your problem.
What problem?
You know, your problem.
What about it?
Well, I think I might have a solution.
Oh?
Yeah, but it's odd and semi-unbelievable.
Okay.
All right. How do you feel about your current reality?
Is that a rhetorical question?
Would I pause for an answer if it was?
Like you did just there?
That was more of a dramatic pause.
Disillusioned.
A disillusioned pause.
I wasn't correcting you, I was answering you. I feel disillusioned by my reality.
Right, well, that's good.
Is it?
Good for the purposes of solving your problem.
Right, so the solution is...
The solution is... Remind me of the problem again?
You have a solution to my problem, but you don't remember what my problem is?
I remember that you have a problem, and that's the great thing about my solution. It's 100% effective against any problem.
Right, and Ken, how is your relationship to reality?
Tenuous.
Sounds that way.
So, do you want to hear my 100% fully guaranteed solution to any problem?
If you say Jesus Christ, I'm leaving.
Don't worry, I'm an atheist. Actually, more accurately, a nihilist, and I think you're already planning on leaving anyway.
It's nothing personal, just if I can't smoke here.
If I told you you could, would you stay?
I'd probably still leave, just with a worse excuse.
You don't like me?
We just met.
10 hours ago.
We slept for 4 of those hours.
So, that's even more impressive. It only took me 6 hours to realize I liked you.
It took me 6 seconds.
I think they call that love at first sight.
6 seconds to realize you liked me. I think they call that premature ejaculation.
Okay, I feel like you want me to apologize for that, being that it's the second time you've brought it up.
No need. I'm a theoretical physicist. I don't believe in the concept of time.
Oh. Well, I'm a nihilist. I don't believe in anything.
That must be convenient.
I can't complain. But only because that's not something nihilists do.
Yeah, no, I got it. Ken, have you seen my necklace?
Not over here.
It's gold with a diamond.
If I see a necklace, I'll assume it's yours.
You don't get many visitors?
Not many would take their clothes off.
Your dad hasn't been around in a while?
Was that a joke?
Maybe not if I were talking to Davidson. That was a joke.
Right, I forgot you were a psych major.
You did forget, minor. Remember last night you told your friends you were going to go through all of Freud's developmental stages with me?
No. But those are...
Oral, anal, and phallic.
Yikes.
Yeah, 0 for 3.
Sorry about that.
Again, no need to apologize. Although that is an offensive stereotype.
Premature ejaculation?
Psychologists being obsessed with Oedipal instincts.
I thought Oedipal instincts were only when you want to bang your mom. Also, you were the one who brought up my dad.
And you were the one who linked it back to my psych studies.
Do you not like me because you don't know enough about me?
Sorry.
You said you just met me. That would indicate that you don't like me because you don't really know me.
Sure.
Okay, so let me tell you a bit about myself.
I'd really rather if you didn't.
It's the only way we'll know
No, what?
if we're meant to be together.
I'm getting the sneaking suspicion that we aren't.
Well, see, that's important for me to know.
Did you look underneath the covers?
It's not there. I have a peanut allergy.
Are those two sentences related?
I want to tell you more about myself. I have a peanut allergy. I'm a grad student in the film department. When I was 8 years old, I peed my pants at a magic show.
You're a grad student?
Didn't really expect that's what you'd latch onto.
Are grad students supposed to sleep with undergrad?
It's not a requirement, no.
Is it frowned upon?
Why would it be?
Age difference?
Coming from the girl who doesn't believe in time.
That was a reference to the way we experience entropy and not an excuse for pedophilia.
Pedophilia? How old are you?
Relax. I was being hyperbolic. I'm 22.
23. What's entropy?
A measurement.
Of what?
Molecular disorder.
My friend had a molecular disorder.
No, not a molecular disorder, just disorder. Randomness, uncertainty.
So, in relation to time,
A few moments ago, you said you thought you should apologize. Apologize for what?
not lasting longer?
Right. And by lasting longer, what do you mean?
You need me to explain that?
Well, it's actually not so clear. See, the amount of time that we spend having sex is relative, but it's relative only to itself. So for example, time moves slightly faster at higher altitudes. We're at about sea level here in Hoboken, but if we drove upstate to Mount Marcy or somewhere and had sex on top of a mountain, that's like 5,000 feet. So technically, we'd be having sex for a shorter amount of time, but that wouldn't make you feel like you lasted any longer at sea level because that's not the type of lasting longer you're referencing, is it?
Mount Marcy's in Keene, right? It's like a 4-hour drive. I have class at 9.
It's not a proposition, Ken. The point I'm making is that we can discuss the theoretical properties of time, but that won't affect the way that we actually relate to them.
So you're saying...
So I'm saying I can understand how in Newtonian classical mechanics the past and the future are both theoretically knowable.
You can see the future?
Theoretically, yeah.
But practically?
Practically, no. But the reason I can't isn't so simple as because it hasn't happened yet. The only thing pushing time zero forward is entropy, and besides that, there's no reason why where we've been should be any more vivid than where we're going, but unfortunately, the past is an area of lower entropy.
Why is that unfortunate?
Well, maybe it isn't universally, but I, for one, am not in love with being irrevocably linked to my past. That seems like a waste of perfectly good low entropy. I'd much rather see where I'm going, especially when I don't have much in the way of things worth remembering.
Well, you haven't heard the magic show story yet.
Okay. Tell me.
Well, no. Now there's too much pressure. I mean, it's good, but not so good that it'll cure your weird existential quantum depression.
Right. I should get going.
So, you still don't like me?
It's really uncomfortable that you keep asking me that.
I'm sorry. Okay? But imagine if we did just make small talk the whole morning. If we just talked about movies for an hour. And not even incestuous ones, boring ones. I'd try calling you tonight and tomorrow and then wait a week and try again.
That's alarming.
The point is, I'd wonder why you weren't answering. I'd say, gee, that's odd. Sid had a really...
Sydney.
Sorry?
My name is Sydney.
You said your friends called you Sid.
They do.
Right. Well, I'd say, gee, that's odd. Sydney seemed to have a really great time last night. We had a great discussion about German expressionism. Now I know that you don't like me, and I shouldn't waste my time.
Oh, yeah, God forbid you waste another 3 seconds with me.
You're a liar. You totally believe in time.
Okay, well, you're a liar too. You said you're a nihilist, and you clearly care whether I like you or not.
I'm a nihilist, but I'm also a romantic. I can't help it. Your necklace is on my dresser. Can you see it? Is the diamond real?
I don't know. It was a gift.
Notice how it fogs up from my breath? Diamonds don't fog.
Did someone tell you that was charming?
It wasn't?
I don't like you, Ken.
That pretty much sealed it, huh?
I mean, you weren't doing great, but that was definitely the cherry on top. So what's your solution?
Sorry?
What's my problem? What's your solution?
Jesus Christ.
What did I say?
That was an exclamation, not an answer. Have you seen my keys?
I haven't, but if I see some, I'll be sure to breathe on them to see if they're real.
That only works on diamonds.
And fake diamonds.
There's no shame in having fake diamonds.
Oh, trust me. On the long list of things currently causing me to feel shame, my fake diamond necklace is at the bottom.
Right. I know how you got the answers.
Excuse me?
I know how you got the answers. I know your problem. You're getting kicked out of school for cheating on an exam.
I know. I told you that last night and you pretended you didn't remember this morning.
Yeah, well, something jogged my memory. But what you didn't tell me is how you got the answers.
How'd I do that?
You blackmailed Professor Slack.
How do you know that?
Do you want to know my solution to your problem? My bathroom is a unique structure that links disparate points in space-time.
That's what you're going with? Your solution to my cheating scandal is that your bathroom is a wormhole.
Yes.
Is this a physics joke?
Wouldn't be very funny.
Oh, so your jokes aren't.
Listen, Sydney, this is a solution to your problem. To all your problems. I know it sounds crazy, but this was actually discovered by an expert in the field.
An expert in the field of quantum physics discovered this in your bathroom.
Yep.
Who? Einstein? Thorne?
You did.
Sorry.
You figured it out.
Really? I did. When?
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. We met last night, Ken.
Yeah, we did. Here. But, as I'm sure you are aware, and I mean that literally, I'm sure you are aware that all possible outcomes are realized in the many worlds interpretation. So, there exists a world where we met last night. A world where we met a month ago. A world where we'll meet tomorrow. A world where you like me and a world where you don't.
A world where I think you're a crazy person.
Exactly.
But you live in that world, Ken. Not the world where we met 2 weeks ago and I was nice enough to check your bathroom for wormholes.
Traversable wormholes, and yes, I did. I'm here now, but I'm from somewhere else.
Right. As easy as it is for me to believe that you're from a different universe, I'm still a little skeptical on the concept.
I'd let you give it a try, but the results are rather permanent. Once you go in, you have to know you're never coming back here.
Something you grappled with?
No. No, for me it was a rather simple decision.
Of course. And this solves my problem how?
All possible outcomes are realized. To me, that was just a saying, just a way to think about the multiverse. Until I saw to Gaspar from Guinevere and I realized something. That could have been me.
Who? Gaspar or Guinevere?
Davidson. I could have been Davidson. If all possible outcomes exist in the multiverse, there exists a universe where I made the love incestuous, and I wrote to Gaspar from Guinevere. I know. And not just that. The possibilities are legitimately endless. I buy a lottery ticket here, there automatically exists a universe where I win the jackpot. All I need to do is find it.
So your idea is for me to find a universe where I didn't cheat and get kicked out of school.
If that's what you want. But I mean, why settle for that? Maybe there's a universe where you're getting your PhD at MIT. Maybe there's a universe where you're the next Freud. If that's a good thing, I don't really know. Either way, you'll need this.
What the fuck, Ken?
What?
Why do you have a fucking gun?
Well, once you get to the right universe and find a place you want to stay, you can't live with yourself.
The guilt?
Huh? No. I mean, you literally can't live with yourself.
Ken?
You need to kill yourself.
Because of the guilt?
No, Sydney, not because of the guilt, not suicide. You need to kill your other self. Look, that bathroom works both ways. Just like I want to find somewhere better, so do my other selves. So, if someone comes through that bathroom door and decides they want to stay, they know I need to go. Gives a whole new meaning to self-loathing. I mean, every single day I'm confronted by my worst tendencies.
Yeah, you and me both.
No. You may think you've seen the worst of yourself, but trust me, there are recesses of your being that do not need confronting.
Looking for $1 billion lottery ticket and only having to kill yourself over it doesn't sound that carnal, Ken. I've considered killing myself over much less.
The pronouns may be the same, but it's a little different than suicide.
Have you done it?
Like I said, I'm not from here, but I'm here now, and no other Kens are.
So that's what the first known traversable wormhole discovered in space-time is used for? A bunch of Kens killing each other to right the major wrongs of their lives.
Not necessarily.
Oh?
We've killed each other over our fair share of minor wrongs as well. Actually, just the other day, I had to shoot another me in the face because he ran out of milk in his universe and went looking for one where he remembered to go grocery shopping. How's that for carnal?
Yeah, that's pretty bad. But also just sort of impractical.
Well, that's the thing about being connected to infinite worlds. Logic and reason get thrown out the window pretty quick, especially when you know all possible outcomes are realized. Think about your problem. When I gave you this solution, did you consider it?
If this was real, maybe.
Well, that's enough, right? All possible outcomes exist. So, if you've thought about it, you've already set it into motion. There now exists an infinite amount of universes where you've decided to do it, and an infinite amount of universes where you've decided not to. You know, there is something kind of fair about the many worlds. See, if I consider doing something, it doesn't really matter if I do or do not. Both outcomes are realized. In our singular world, we're judged based on what we do. We can have evil thoughts and terrible impulses, but we're judged based on how we act. In the multiverse, we're judged on our thoughts, on our contemplations. The things that used to be private now confront us at our bathroom doors. In a way, it's kind of an odd form of justice. We're finally being held accountable for who we really are. And the person holding us accountable is, well, also who we really are. Funny how that works. Well, not ha-ha funny.
So you think if I go looking for a universe where I didn't cheat and end up getting shot in the face by someone else doing the same, that's justice?
Yeah. I mean, you want to know what kind of person you really are? Stand by the bathroom door and watch what comes out. There's another one of these in the closet.
Where are you going?
Like I said, I'm looking for something better. This isn't it. Hell, who knows? Maybe I'll find a universe where you think the diamond thing is charming.
Friendly advice, I'd settle for the $1 billion. Wait. Aren't you gonna put pants on first?
Pants. Where I'm going, I don't need pants.
What?
Nah, I'm just kidding. I'll just take a pair of cans after I kill him.
So this is, you're really gonna walk into that bathroom and expect to come out in a different universe?
Yeah.
Well, I'll be here when you get out.
Yeah, in a way you probably will be.
No, me, not a different me.
Okay.
So this isn't a joke. You really believe this? You are really telling me that your bathroom is a traversable inter-universal wormhole?
No, Sydney. You told me.
Ken? Did it work?
Ah!
Oh
What the hell?
my god, why would you do that? What, did you think that was cool? Was that supposed to be funny? What the fuck, dude? You're a fucking freak.
Sorry about that, babe.
Where'd you get that rope?
Your mom got it for me.
Is that supposed to be a joke?
No, she got it for me last Christmas. You eat yet?
You're actually a pretty good actor.
I don't get it.
Do you do this to a lot of people?
Do what?
You know, I don't like it when strangers use my bathroom either, but there are easier ways to keep people out.
What are you talking about?
Okay, Daniel Day. So you don't break? This is impressive, but it's also very creepy, and any humor that I may have found in it went out the window when you showed me the gun.
Babe, you're freaking me out.
Babe. So this is the universe where we're what, dating?
It's a weird way of saying it, but I guess technically true. Did something happen while I was in the bathroom?
Don't do that. Don't. I'm leaving.
Wait.
I swear to God, can I know where the other gun is?
Okay, you're actually scaring me now. Can you just have a seat and let's talk a minute?
Please get out of my way, Ken.
What happened while I was in the bathroom?
Nothing. You were in there for 5 seconds.
Well, a lot can happen in 5 seconds.
Only when it comes to your sex life.
I don't get
Oh
it.
my God, do not pretend you don't understand that reference.
Reference to what?
Premature ejaculation. Premature ejaculation. You're a crazy person.
Well, you're the one yelling premature ejaculation in my
I
face.
swear to God, Ken, get out of my way.
Sometimes I wish I knew what was going on in that head of yours.
You wish you knew what was going on in my head? I've known you for 10 hours, and I can't get a read on whether you're full of shit or just believe your own shit.
10 hours?
Oh, I get it. We've known each other for what? 2 years or whatever the fucking story is in this universe?
3 years. We've known each other for 3 years. And I think you should sit down.
I should sit down. Why?
Because I'm worried you hit your head or something. Because you're scaring me?
This is gaslighting. You were gaslighting. This is psychological abuse.
I'm not trying to.
You're telling me you're from a different universe.
Never said that.
You're implying it. And actually, yes, you did tell me you were from a different universe before you went into the bathroom.
We didn't talk before I went into the bathroom. You weren't even up yet.
I wasn't up yet. You were standing in front of me lying and disguising it as proof of the many worlds interpretation.
Sydney, ask yourself something. Am I that good of a liar?
Everybody's that good of a liar.
What?
Psychological studies have shown that human lie detector techniques and inadvertent quote-unquote tells are pseudoscience. No human being, whether an expert in detection or otherwise, can tell whether another human is lying with any greater certainty than guessing the outcome of a coin toss, so that can lead you to one of two conclusions. Number one, no human is an expert at detecting lies. Number two, all humans are experts at lying. 14% of the world is illiterate, and 100% are expert liars. We learn how to lie before we learn how to read.
Why is that?
I don't know. Probably the same reason we don't have fucking gills.
And why don't we have fucking gills?
Because we don't live underwater, Ken.
I still don't get it. You push your hair back when you lie.
How do you know that?
Because tells may be pseudoscience, but genuine human interaction and connection isn't. When you lie to me, which isn't frequent and almost always the white variety, you push your hair back. That's your tell.
This is so fucked up, and now I can't even leave. I think that's the most fucked up part. The part of me that wants to believe that your bathroom is a wormhole.
Yeah, that is fucked up. Why do you think our bathroom is a wormhole?
Because you fucking told me it was.
Sydney, listen. I love you.
Don't be gross.
Okay. Obviously, you are in a sensitive place right now. I can respect that. I'm just gonna sit down, okay?
Why don't you try telling me what happened this morning?
Okay. But only in the off chance that any of it was true.
That makes no sense to me, but okay.
You told me that your bathroom was a traversable wormhole. That it was a link between infinite universes. You go in here and you come out somewhere else.
Well, I went in and came back out in my apartment.
Right, but is it your apartment or is it your apartment in another universe? And then how could we... Oh my God, why am I convincing you of this?
Well, let's test it. Right? That's what they do in science. I'll go back into the bathroom and see if I end up in a universe where you remember me and our life together.
You can't.
Why not?
Because it's not just a link between 2 points in space-time, it's a link between an infinite amount of disparate points in space-time.
Which means?
Your chances of getting back to where you started are roughly 1 in infinity.
Are you fucking with me?
Hey, that's my line.
No, this isn't funny. If this is true, then I'm never gonna see Sid. My Sid again. I'm never gonna get back to where I'm from. I'm gonna be stuck here with you.
No offense taken.
You who hates me. You who's crazy.
Are you okay?
I'm having a panic attack.
Oh.
I need you to help me through it, okay? You help me through them. You need to help me through it.
Okay, what do I normally tell you to do?
Name things in the room.
Okay. I guess I'll name the table. Pete?
No, fuck, you tell me to name things.
Okay, fine. What do you want to call the table?
You don't give them a fucking name. Okay, white wall, lamp, painting, side table, okay, remote, carpet, door, knob. I'm sorry for yelling.
It's okay. So you really don't remember this morning? So, what now?
I don't know. I don't know anything about this. I mean, who am I here? Are my friends the same? My parents? I mean, clearly my girlfriend hates me.
Well, not entirely true. Technically, I'm not your girlfriend. And I guess if this is real, I don't hate you.
Really?
Yeah, that would be unfair. I hate the version of you I met here. I hope you don't find this insulting, but you're kind of a douche. I'd hate for you to judge me on my worst self. So.
Oh my God.
What?
My Sydney, she doesn't know. She could be out in the universe somewhere too, or another Ken could have shown up. My girlfriend could be cheating on me. With myself.
Well, not technically cheating then, is it? I'm just saying, this is all pretty new stuff here, but what really separates us from other selves?
Other than being objectively different people.
Subjectively, based on your personal feelings about what a person is.
We don't share a consciousness, we're different.
Okay, well, consciousness is a lousy indicator. It can only survive in the present moment. You're only aware of your current surroundings. Theoretically, you and yourself 3 years ago don't share a common consciousness. By your definition, are you different people? Did your girlfriend cheat on you with your past self, or is she currently cheating on your past self with you? Or are they two entirely different relationships? Does the Sydney you know even still exist?
This is supposed to make me feel better.
No, I have no interest in cheering you up. I'm just saying. There's really no difference between space and time. Like, a different you in a different space and a different you in a different time are both quantitatively the same you, or I guess share the same difference. I suppose if this newfound discovery of a traversable Einstein-Rosen bridge in your bathroom can teach us anything, it's this. We're even more meaningless than we originally thought. Our choices mean nothing because they aren't even choices. We have no individuality because there are infinite versions of us exactly like us, and we have no self-determination because there are infinite versions of us nothing like us. With infinite worlds comes infinite implications. It would be impossible to even begin to wrap one's mind around what any of this means. How many choices did I make in the past 30 seconds? How many times did I choose one word over another? How many universes did that create? How many versions of this conversation are currently happening? Many Kens comes, many problems.
Many Kens come. Get it? Like jizz. Anywho. You guys got any milk here?
Is he gonna kill me?
I don't know, but this is real.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna go talk to him. There's another gun in the closet.
Don't move, Ken.
Hi, Ken.
What's up?
My name is Sydney.
I know.
Oh,
Yeah. We've met before, if you know what I mean.
well, I knew what you meant before you asked if I knew.
I banged you.
Right. Great.
He bang you?
No, he didn't. You, leave your own universe for free milk?
No.
No? So you came for something else?
I came here for free milk. I left where I'm from a while ago. Now I just sort of hop around.
Looking for anything specific?
You ever seen Groundhog's Day?
The movie?
Well, that's what my life is like.
You're stuck in a time loop?
No, not stuck. Every day I wake up, hop into the bathroom, and do whatever I want wherever I end up. When it's all over, I hop back in the bathroom and go somewhere else.
When you say whatever you want,
Whatever I want. You might not understand, but this guy does.
what do you want to do here?
Haven't decided yet.
I'm assuming you never want to do nice things.
I gave up on the concept of right and wrong a while ago. Every possible outcome is realized, right?
Right.
So, when I think, should I blow up the admissions building with everyone inside just to see how it feels? Well, someone has to do it, right?
Theoretically, yes, but it doesn't have to be you.
Oh, I know. But it's a lot more fun if it is. Besides, it's not like I'm actually hurting anyone.
Blowing people up is not hurting them?
No one's talking to you, fatty.
That?
It's just, I hate seeing myself. Insecurities come off as insults. Attempts to be self-deprecating are just deprecating.
Yeah, well, we don't look that similar. Your face is backwards.
So is yours, dumbass.
Well, you've only ever seen yourself in a mirror before. Technically, this is what your face actually looks like.
Oh, man.
Excuse me?
Okay. I see what you mean. Sorry.
So when you say they don't feel anything,
You know what I mean.
quantum suicide?
What's that?
Another implication of the many worlds interpretation. All possible outcomes are realized, so technically, we're all officially immortal.
What?
Well, as long as the cause of death is quantum, like only as long as...
I rigged the bomb to explode based on a 50-50 random occurrence?
Something like that, yeah. If all possible outcomes are realized, the bomb both explodes and doesn't.
So, what about the universe where it does?
Well, they all die. You talked about how consciousness makes a man. Well, your consciousness is automatically going to go to the universe where you live because there's nowhere else to go. It's kind of like being a cat in Schrodinger's cat. From his perspective, he never eats the poison.
Why not?
Because if he did, he wouldn't have a perspective.
Right.
Very psychological of you.
I'm a minor.
Ew. Gross. Is that why he didn't bang you?
A psych minor. Jesus Christ, dude. And that's not psychology. That's theoretical physics, which I guess is no longer theoretical.
Are you gonna kill me?
Well, we'll see. I can guarantee in at least one universe I won't.
Right and wrong.
Doesn't so much apply anymore, does it?
Ken? Hey, get this. I found a nurse who wears a fake mustache.
Over?
Well, over his upper lip. Where else would you wear a fake mustache?
No, Ken. When you're done talking, you say over. Over.
You say over? Or over? Over? Over?
No, you just say over. Over. But not over. I'm saying over and then
Who is that?
Who's that?
another Ken.
Doesn't sound like another Ken.
No, Ken, it's another Sydney. You're another Ken.
Well, from my perspective, you're another Ken. I'm just Ken.
Okay, but I'm speaking from my perspective. You know the way every human being talks? Over.
Talks over what? Oh, never mind. I get it. Over.
How are you speaking with him?
Walkie-talkie.
Obviously. I meant, where is he?
Another universe.
You can do that?
Yeah. I met him and gave him a walkie-talkie. We stay in contact, tell each other what we see.
By the way, not a fake mustache. It's real. Don't know why I thought it was fake. Over.
I see you two are doing important work.
We're just trying to make a bit more sense out of this senseless universe.
A senseless universe that has great signal.
Well, why wouldn't it? technically there's no real distance between them. It's not as though they actually exist in space-time. They're all here.
I guess that makes sense, but only because it doesn't make sense.
Crazy world.
Worlds.
Sorry, can we go back to whether you're gonna kill me?
Who's that?
Another Ken.
Another Ken from my perspective or another Ken from your perspective?
Another Ken from both of our perspectives.
Right. And which Ken is this?
Which Ken are you, or which Ken are we?
Which Ken are you? Why would I ask which Ken I am?
Well, I'm the original Ken.
No, I'm the original Ken. But I was here first.
Technically, neither of you are the original Ken. But for convenience sake, maybe you should be Ken 1 and you be Ken 2.
I don't like numbers. Sounds like a ranking.
They're not a ranking, it's chronological.
From your perspective.
Yes, everyone is speaking from their perspective.
What about letters instead? I'll be Ken A.
You would be Ken C.
I don't want to be Ken C.
How about if he's Kenny and I'm Kenneth?
Why would we skip all the way to E and F?
Not Ken E, Kenny. If we're doing letters, Kenny's Ken B.
He can be what?
No, she's saying Kenny can be Ken B.
So I'm Ken C? I said I don't want to be Ken C.
Why does the Ken on the phone even need a letter? He can't come here. Kenny?
Sorry, are you saying Kenny or Ken E?
Neither, he's Ken B.
He can be what?
No, he's Ken B.
Who?
Him!
He can't see.
I'm not Ken C. You can't just make me Ken C.
Yes, we can.
Cannot.
Ken 2.
I thought we weren't doing numbers.
Jesus Christ. Can we? Not Ken 3 or Kenny or Ken E. Can we put the walkie-talkie aside for a moment?
Ken, I gotta let you go. Over and out.
Wait, what does end out mean?
Okay, first of all, why are you in contact with another Ken?
2 heads are better than 1.
Not when it comes to Kens. No head would be better than his one.
That's kind of ambiguous.
What?
Yeah, it is. When you say no head would be better than his 1, are you saying his 1 is worse than none at all, or there's no head in the universe is better than his? Like he's the smartest?
Are you two trying to prove my point? Because you're actually doing a good job.
That's also ambiguous. Oh my god. It is, because if we're doing a good job proving 2 Kens are worse than 1, then we've actually proven that 2 Kens are better than 1.
Are you gonna shoot him soon?
I don't know. He's kind of growing on me.
Like self-loathing Ken better.
Well, I like the Sydney who banged me better. Anything ambiguous about that? Actually, yeah. Do you mean you like the Sydney that did a better job banging you, or you just like the Sydney you had sex with better?
Have you banged multiple Sydneys?
I live a consequence-free existence, and the multiverse has infinite levels of low self-esteem, so yeah, I've banged a few Sydneys. Banged a few Kens also.
Are you gay?
Is masturbation gay?
Is masturbation the same as having sex with yourself?
That's pretty much the definition. Is it technically incest?
Maybe we're asking the wrong questions here.
Yeah. Who's on top?
No, Ken. What I mean is it random?
Is what?
Where you go, where you end up. Do you have any way of knowing or controlling? Can a Ken ever go back home again?
I think you're thinking of it incorrectly. There's no real home. We're multiplying at an insane rate. The world you left has since morphed into a million different new worlds. Which one are you trying to get back to? Any of them. Just one that feels like home. Well, lucky for you. There exists an infinite amount of worlds out there that will feel just like home. But I'll know it isn't real. Trust me, Ken. Even if you made it back to where you started, it would still feel just as fake. There's no going back to how you used to live. According to you. Who is also you. Why should you get to use the multiverse like this? Why are you allowed to treat it like your own personal playground? We all can. Well, not all of us want to. Some of us just want to be left alone in our own universe. I didn't make you go into the bathroom. I know. But here you are.
So what are you gonna do?
What do you mean?
What's your plan? What's in store for your wacky Groundhog Day escapades?
I'm gonna cut one of you up into little pieces and make the other one eat them.
Right. Well, I guess you'll be cutting up Ken then.
I'm sorry, why?
Has something changed? Last night you seemed pretty intent on not putting any part of me in your mouth, and now you're prepared to do the full Monty?
First of all, that wasn't me. Secondly, cunnilingus is a long shot from cannibalism. And thirdly, he's not going to be cutting anyone up. No, I am. What? Why? I don't know. I guess I used to consider myself a nihilist before the bathroom days. But once I really saw how meaningless this universe is, I realized how much I cared and felt before I found out. And you know what else I realized? I liked it. I liked caring and feeling. I became nostalgic for it. Or the nihilistic equivalent of nostalgia. See, being a nihilist is a cool thing to say, but in practice it's rather depressing. It's nice to feel things. It's nice to believe in meaning. I hope you won't judge me too harshly for this. And I mean that as empty a platitude as possible. I don't care how you judge me. But know this. It's hard to make yourself care anymore. It's hard to feel happy or hopeful or proud. I've tried. So this, well, shame and repulsion don't feel as nice, but they let me know I still know how to feel. And that's good enough.
You don't have to do this.
Of course I do. I'm a psychopath.
But you don't seem like a psychopath.
Well, he did say he was going to cut one of us up and make the other one eat them.
No, yeah, I'm just saying, outside of that, he seems normal. Have you ever thought that maybe you aren't a psychopath? Maybe you're just depressed?
Jesus, Ken, he's a psychopath, okay? Why is that so hard for you to believe?
Because if he's a psychopath, then that means I am too. Or at least, I could be.
Well, fuck, Ken. Anyone could be a psychopath. I mean, somewhere out there, everyone is. It doesn't mean the versions of ourselves who aren't should feel responsible for it.
I agree with Sydney. It's not your fault I do wacky shit like this.
No, it is. At some point, we need to take responsibility for ourselves, for our other selves. All possible outcomes are realized is not an excuse for depravity. Depravity shouldn't be a possible outcome. Why do we settle for knowing we barely escape being our worst self?
Well, it's not anyone's fault that I am what I am. I'm a product of the multiverse.
That's a cop-out. The multiverse is a product of us. We aren't running around shooting each other in the head over empty milk cartons because the universe is meaningless. The universe is meaningless because of how we choose to treat it.
Chicken and egg situation?
Something like that.
Well, I apologize, Ken, but I do not share your sentiment. I don't think we can all stand around and sing Kumbaya. When did you find out about the bathroom?
Today.
Right. Give it time. We all felt the same way when we first found out. There must be a better way to use it. There must be something we can do.
Well, did any of you try?
What do you think? There are different Kens out there, but we're all variations of the same person. You know me the same way I know you. The same way I know every Ken I've ever met.
You don't know me.
Sure I do. I can tell just by looking at you. I know what you're thinking, because I know what I'd be thinking. You're scared.
You're gonna cut me up into little pieces. Of course I'm scared. It's not exactly a stab in the dark.
I meant you're always scared. Even when a psycho isn't about to feed you to your girlfriend.
Oh, we're not dating.
You get nervous.
So everyone gets nervous.
You have anxiety, Ken.
No, I don't.
Well, you did have a panic attack earlier.
You're a hypochondriac.
I am not a hypochondriac. I convince myself that I am sometimes.
Yeah, that's kind of the definition of hypochondria.
What does any of this matter?
I'm saying, I know you. And because I know you, I know how you really feel. You aren't standing on your soapbox because of any moral backbone or wayward desire to see the multiverse cleaned up. You're just scared of what's out there. And if you could go back to never knowing any of this existed, you'd do it. Because you don't want to help. You want to run. Give it time. That fear always goes away. But when it does, you'll miss it.
And then what? I'm gonna force people to eat each other to get that feeling back? I doubt it.
The Ken on the other end of that walkie-talkie, he was kind of like you at first. After a while, he adjusted to the meaninglessness. He wasn't violent, but he was desperate to feel again. He was masturbating 17 times a day. The people close to him were worried.
Worried he was going to get some on them? Get it? People close to him while he was masturbating.
I get it.
Is he gonna be able to cut us up? I thought we were immortal.
Only when it comes to quantum causes of death.
And being cut into little pieces is...
Deterministic. In order to achieve quantum immortality, we need to enter a state of superposition of being both alive and dead.
Well, should we just do that then? Run away or something? Why are we just sitting here?
He's got a gun. We need to get to the closet.
Sydney. Meet. Sydney.
Yeah, the backwards face thing is kind of trippy.
I'm Ken.
I know. I was just telling you that, Ken, I loved Gaspar from Guinevere.
What's that? The movie we wrote.
We wrote a movie?
Well, we conceived of an idea for one. Some cunt named Alan Davidson got there first.
Not where I'm from. Where I'm from, it's written by a Ken.
So why are you here?
Sorry.
What are you looking for?
What are you?
I'm from this universe? I'm one of those Sydneys with personal accountability.
She just found out about the bathroom today.
No. I mean, I did, sure. I learned about it today. But no, not every Sydney and not every Ken ends up like you two, okay? And I know, okay, I get it. I get it makes you two feel better about yourselves to think that it's not you, it's the multiverse, and when you meet a couple of squares like me and this Ken, you think the only reason we don't get our rocks off on forced cannibalism is because we're still too green. You can rationalize your behavior however you'd like.
So can you?
What's that supposed to mean?
Wait, what about cannibalism?
I'm saying everyone ends up this way. You're saying that's not true. What's the difference? Both are just speculation.
No. One is a reasonable conclusion, and the other is an outlandish claim that all Kens have a cannibalism fetish.
She keeps saying cannibalism, right? Is someone gonna eat me? Do you eat Sydney's?
Relax, he doesn't eat anything if you know what I mean.
I do not.
She means sexually.
Sorry, what's the relationship here?
We've been dating for 3 years.
I just met him last night.
And he didn't bang her because she's a minor.
A psych minor.
He didn't bang you because you're a psych minor?
He didn't bang me, period.
You didn't bang her on her period? Over?
That's what it sounds like. Over.
How long has he been listening?
Sorry, who's that?
I'm the main Ken.
The main Ken?
Well, from my perspective.
What?
He talks like that.
Why didn't he bang her on her period? Over?
I'm not on my period.
So why didn't he bang you?
He didn't bang me because he's from a different universe, and no one who's from this universe didn't really bang me either.
Because you're a minor? Over?
I am not a minor. I am over 18. Over.
Sorry, were you done talking or was that for emphasis?
I was also confused.
The point is, it makes no sense to say we didn't get banged because we're minors. Because we're 22? Because we don't believe in time.
You don't believe in time? Over?
Well, how do you not believe in time?
It's not that simple. It has to do with entropy and our inefficient, incomplete understanding of the flow of time. Do I really have to explain this again?
And technically, you've never explained it to any of us. Plus, the more time you spend explaining, the longer you get to wait before you have to eat Ken.
So you were saying cannibalism. Right.
I'm thinking I'm gonna make you eat him too. I'm a bit of a psychopath.
Right. The basic idea is that all of the equations of fundamental physics have nothing to distinguish past from future. They all work both ways. Theoretically, time doesn't flow in any particular direction. The only instance in which it does is when it comes to heat. Heat can never pass from a cold body to a hot one. Never. I guess now all possible outcomes are realized, so theoretically there could exist a universe in which the basic principles of thermodynamics are backwards. A universe in which the patterns we observe in the natural world flow from a higher state of entropy to a lower one. A world where the future is theoretically knowable. That's how you could get home.
Oh my god. Wait, sorry, what did you just say?
If you could find a universe where entropy was reversed, you could see your own future. You could see which choices would lead you where. You could theoretically know how each decision to enter or not enter the bathroom would play out 40 years down the line. You take your 1 in infinity odds of getting back and narrow it down by seeing how each choice plays out. Of course, if you made it to one of those universes, it'd come at a cost. You'd be giving up your past. You'd be trading in your memories for your future. She's right. You'd forget all about yours, Sydney.
So, if I forgot all about my Sydney, what would make me know to try and find her?
You'd have to trust your gut. You'd have to trust that what you had with her was really what you choose when confronted with literally endless alternatives. Of course, there's also the chance you wouldn't even know what you're remembering, past or future. I guess since no human being has ever really remembered their future before, we don't have a reference point as to if it's played any differently than our current memories. You would need some sort of a test for every universe, a heat test. Exactly.
You'd need me to change my mind and not feed you to the Sydneys.
Right. Well, if we're just going to wax theoretical a bit longer before dinner, what would be an efficient test of entropy? The fog test. What's the fog test? You've met Kens before, but you've never been subjected to the fog test? No, never. Come on, it's like their big move. I've never seen it. Can you show me?
Yeah, right. May I?
Of course.
Notice how it fogs up from my breath? Diamonds don't fog. And
Here's a tip. In the multiverse, a gun is nice, but when every enemy you may encounter is a Ken, a fake diamond necklace soaked in some peanut oil is better.
Hey, get this. I found another Ken with a fake mustache. Over.
so, how does it work?
Well, the reason diamonds don't fog is because they conduct heat and disperse it quickly. If entropy were reversed and moved backwards, cold particles would move through hot ones. Your breath wouldn't fog up a fake diamond, the fake diamond would neutralize your breath. Basically, whenever you get somewhere new, breathe on the diamond. Keep going until it doesn't fog anymore.
I'm worried I'm going to choose something else if I can't remember what I had.
Wouldn't that just mean it's actually what you really want?
No. No, it would be an impulsive mistake. A split decision based on instinct rather than logic and experience.
You can't still think logically without knowing your past?
Don't we develop our own logic based on our past?
Sure, but that's not necessarily a good thing.
Thank you. For not eating me and for helping me get back to you. Or trying to get back to you. Not you, but I don't think I need to clarify what I mean by that anymore. You get it?
you gonna do?
Well, no offense, but when I went out into the multiverse, I was looking for a bit more than you have here.
Right.
So back out I go. So when you do find a universe that makes you want to stay a while, what do you do to the Sydney who's there?
What do you think?
You kill them? I don't need to. I show them the scary little gun and they hop in the bathroom and leave their universe to me.
And that works.
It would work on me. Yeah, me too. You know why everything's so fucked up? Like, in general? With the multiverse. Why? When we go through our lives so worried about the way we treat others that we start to lose track of how it is we're supposed to treat ourselves. When we become completely detached from consequence, we have no idea how to behave. You disagree? With what? The idea that overwhelming selflessness is humanity's fatal flaw? Yeah, just a bit. I wouldn't call it overwhelming selflessness. I'd call it selflessness only for fear of consequence. We have laws that dictate how we treat one another. We have nothing to dictate how we treat ourselves. So what? A little more self-care and we'd ixnay on the forced cannibalism? Well, is that what you think we owe ourselves? The right to be left alone in our own universe without the threat of being eaten? Yeah, that's a good place to start. Maybe. Or maybe we owe ourselves the best universe we can find, even if it comes at the expense of our other selves. You're really gonna stay here? There's no solution to my problem out there. I'm certain that there is. Based on what? The concept of infinite possibilities. Well, not so much infinite as we may think. Really? No matter where I go or what I find, I'm still me. Whether I have $1 million in one universe or a PhD in quantum mechanics in another, I'm still Sydney. I still have my head, and I still have my worries, and I still have my fears. External solutions never work for internal problems. Ken's right. We all have a cannibalism fetish? No, not that Ken. The other one. Losing our past doesn't make it go away. It just sets us up to create another one. Well, you're the scientist. Best you can do is test it and find out. If you do leave, grab some tape and mark the wall. Something unique. Something we started doing on the off chance we make it back to somewhere we've already been. It'd be nice to know. Still trying to make some sense out of it? There's a pattern. We just haven't figured it out yet.
I was just leaving. Look. Fuck.
I drew a penis too. You dipped that in peanut oil?
Yeah.
Good.
Where's yours?
I gave it to a Ken.
To a Ken.
Not all bad. Some Sydneys are pretty fond of them.
Huh.
So, are you happy here?
Would I be getting in the bathroom if I was?
Might not solve your problem.
Maybe not, but staying definitely won't.
How do you know?
What do you mean? Because I remember what's gonna happen.
You remember what's going to happen?
Listen to this. I have this theory, right, that since all possible outcomes are realized, there must exist a universe in which the principles of thermodynamics are reversed or don't exist at all. Imagine that. A universe where I could remember my past. If I could remember what I've done, I could learn from my mistakes. I just have to find it.
We're never going to be happy, are we?
No. But maybe we were.